Alright, so you know how sometimes the internet just loves to pick apart a celebrity's every move? Well, this latest one is a doozy. Oprah Winfrey, the queen of media herself, had to step in and explain why she and Gayle King were spotted looking a little unsteady at Paris Fashion Week. And honestly, the reason is so hilariously mundane, it's almost unbelievable. Now, the internet, being the internet, immediately went wild. The clips circulated, and the comments flooded in. Look at them walking like they're 90. Are they okay? It's this instant judgment, this need to label and dissect, that I find so fascinating and, frankly, a bit exhausting. People see a slight deviation from the norm, and their minds jump to all sorts of conclusions, often the most dramatic ones. Oprah herself recounted the story, and it turns out, the whole 90-year-old walk was simply because she couldn't see. She was about to step out of the car for the Chloe fashion show, and her assistant handed her these chic Chloe sunglasses. Now, here's the kicker, they weren't prescription. Oprah admitted she wears glasses or contacts, and without them, she was essentially walking blind. I mean, how many of us have put on sunglasses and suddenly felt a little disoriented, even in broad daylight? Imagine that, but trying to navigate a fashion show entrance. What makes this really interesting to me is how quickly we forget that these larger-than-life figures are still human. We see them on screen, polished and perfect, and we forget they have basic needs like clear vision. Oprah literally said, "I didn't know where I was walking, I could not see." She was asking security for directions. This isn't a sign of aging or health issues, it's a simple case of not having the right eyewear. It's a brilliant, albeit accidental, illustration of how our perception can be completely skewed by what we think we're seeing. And then there's Gayle King's contribution to the chaos. Apparently, she chimed in with, "I got 2 broken toes. I can't walk." So you have Oprah, vision impaired, and Gayle, nursing injured feet. Together, they were a walking disaster, or rather, a very slow and cautious one. Personally, I think this adds a layer of humor and relatability. It's not just Oprah, it's 2 friends trying to navigate a high-pressure event with very real, very human limitations. This whole situation really highlights the power of a viral clip and the narrative we weave around it. People were speculating about weight loss medications, about underlying health concerns, all because of a few seconds of footage. What many people don't realize is that context is everything, and often, the simplest explanation is the correct one. The internet can be a breeding ground for misinformation and judgment, and Oprah's explanation is a much-needed dose of reality. It makes you wonder how many other scandals or controversies are just the result of a bad pair of sunglasses or a minor inconvenience. So, next time you see a celebrity doing something a little odd, maybe take a step back and consider the possibility that there's a perfectly logical, and often funny, reason behind it. It's a good reminder for all of us to be a little more patient and a lot less quick to judge. What do you guys think? Have you ever been caught out by something similar? Let me know in the comments.